Hello everyone, my name is Laura, this is my channel Laura's Little Library, and welcome to today's vlog, which is the week 2 for Continue-A-Thon. So, I'm actually starting this week really quite late. It's actually already Saturday night, and the readathon is done on Monday the 24th. So, this is more like the final weekend of the readathon rather than like a full week-long vlog. But I do have a reading update since the last one, Rise of the Snake Goddess by Jenny Elder Moak. I decided to read this book because it is the second book in the Samantha Knox companion adventure novels, and there are only 2 out, so I am now officially caught up. So I've read 2 books. Huzzah! I wanted to read this because I'm going to Greece this summer, and this takes place on the island of Crete within Greece, so I thought it'd be really fun. And so the first book is based off of Irish Celtic mythology, and I was really disappointed by it. And so I was going into this, and I wanted to not have high hopes, but I was still having high hopes because my biggest issue was the writing. And so I was like, it's a later book, maybe the writing's gotten better. So I finished this, and I loved it. I am so happy. I think this book was so much better. The issues I had with the first book weren't there, but then we still had the characters that I loved, and I really enjoyed the plot of this one and how it all worked out. It's a little stronger in the feminist notes, which I did not mind at all. And yeah, I really liked it. My only critique would be the romance between Sam and Bennett, I think could be a little more. But as long as more books keep coming out, if it ends up being like a Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco situation, where it's like a much slower burn, I'm okay with that. But they're dating in this book, but I felt no romance really between them. So that's really the only thing. I think it would be like a 4.5. I think it's a 4.5 because it's really just the romance that I was like, that's the only thing this book is lacking, because everything else, the writing improved, the characters were amazing, the plot was better, just the sequence of events and the puzzles and everything was just so much better from the first one. It just made me so happy. So I finished this. I'm really happy about it. And now I'm going to choose my weekend reads. So again, I have a couple of options, and I think I really want to read Immortality, a love story by Dana Schwartz, because this is the second book / companion after Anatomy, and I have this over audio from the library right now. So that's why I'm motivated to pick this one up next. However, all the books that I've read so far for this readathon are not necessarily books that I've been really wanting to. I really wanted to read them, which is why I did read them, but this Continue-A-Thon is about continuing or finishing series that you are behind on or you want to get caught up with. And while I have been doing that, there are a couple of series that I'm like, this is perfect to read during the Continue-A-Thon. I'm gonna save it. It's more towards the goals that I have for this readathon, and I still haven't even picked it up. So one of them being The Toll by Neal Shusterman. I started this for the Continue-A-Thon last year, and then I put it down because life got really busy, like it did again this year, unexpectedly. But so I want to pick this up and I want to finish it. But I can always do it not during the readathon. It was just the readathon provided the excuse to go back and actually take the time to finally finish this trilogy. Yeah, I like, part of me is like, oh, just quick read this and then you can do this. But it's not like it's a quick read. I have 2 days and I have to work one of those days and I still have things I have to do. So I'm not going to be able to finish this in 2 days. I could finish this in 2 days, but this I feel like should be a higher priority. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock Saturday night. And that's just kind of where I'm at. There is one other series though, actually, now that I think about it. I do also have Lily Quinn and the Grimalkin by Danny Swanson. This is the second book out of a trilogy that also has a companion novel, so there are 4 books total. I have all the books. I read the first one, I think, for the Continue-A-Thon or sometime around the Continue-A-Thon last year. Is another one of the books like The Toll here. Like The Toll, where it's like, I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I would be so satisfied if I finally finished it or made progress with it, like the whole idea behind this readathon. And it's short, so I could definitely read this book in the weekend, and the third book is also this short, and the companion is this short. So I could very easily just sit down and read them all. My biggest hesitation is I didn't like the writing in the first one. There was a lot I didn't like about the first one, but I've been told that the series gets better, but it's just hard to get into it. But yeah, it's like one of those ones so I could sit down and finish it in like 3 hours. So yeah, this feels like the best decision to go for, but I am such a mood reader that I could say I'm gonna do this tonight and then wake up tomorrow and have a completely different idea. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I also have another book from the audio library that is about to expire in a couple days and I really want to get that read too. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed, but I'm excited to read all of it. So yeah, that's my update for tonight. I will see you tomorrow with whatever I actually pick up. Good night. Now it's time for a baking break. Okay, it is now Monday. It is the final day of the readathon, and the readathon goes until midnight your time on the 24th. So it's like almost 7 o'clock. I have been reading. I read another book in a series that I am doing another vlog for. So I mean the book counts for the readathon. I'm just not sharing it in this vlog, but it is part of my Throne of Glass reading vlog. So I have read finally my third book, and I have some decisions because I have restarted the Toll because I want to at least get this on my radar soon. But I'm also debating if I want to spend my last little hour or two with Lily Quinn and the Grimulkin because it's so short. I don't know if I'd actually be able to get it done though, because I do need to go to bed in an hour because I wake up early for work. So I could do this. I could keep reading The Toll. Otherwise, my other option would be Immortality. I have the audiobook for it. I would just get it started. I wouldn't be able to finish it. It wouldn't count. So those are some of the books I'm thinking about reading soon, next. Anyway. But yeah, I will probably close out this vlog just on the very small off chance that I do actually read this book and then immediately go to bed. So I will see you tomorrow for the final clip. And I'm sorry this vlog was like so short. It's just been so busy, and I'm now realizing that I need to start packing up my books to move soon. So that means I need to film a bunch of videos while I have my bookshelves up, and then I need to pack them. So life is just gonna be really busy. Also, because of that, life being really busy, I will try to keep posting 2 videos a week, but already this week, I think this is the only video that's gonna go up this week is this vlog. So for sure, I will have at least 1 video going up. I'll try to have 2, but it's really chaotic. We've got like 20 family members coming in May, and they're all gonna stay here. So yeah. Anyway, it's a whole thing. So just know that going forward. Hello everyone. It is the 25th. It is Tuesday. The Continue-A-Thon has now officially ended, so I did not end up reading or really making too much progress last night. So officially, I finished 3 books for the Continue-A-Thon, which is pretty good. I've been in not quite a slump because I've still been reading. I just haven't been reading very much. So, 3 books in these 2 weeks, it's okay. It's all right. So, that it's okay. It's fine. I got Beast of Ruin by Anna Gray done, which is nice because it's a little bit of a thicker one. And then I got Rise of the Snake Goddess done, which was also nice because I have been really excited to read this, and this author has some other books out that I might be interested in. And really it has the Minoan mythology, and I will be going to Greece this summer, so I wanted to get it read before that. And then I did also read the next Sarah J. Maas book, in the Throne of Glass series, which will be part of that vlog, which is good because they're starting to get a little thick, so it definitely took up quite a bit of my time, and I'm happy with that. I'm still counting it towards this, but like, I don't want to spoil too much. Not bad. I think I really like the tier system though, the badges and the tiers. So I think that's something I'll probably keep for next year. I cannot wait to do this again next year. Hopefully I will be a little more successful. Yeah, hopefully a lot of things I'll be able to amp up for next year, but let me know if you participated, how it turned out for you. Are you satisfied with what you read? Were you able to finish a series or something like that? I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post. I might go down to 1 video a week just because life is getting pretty busy, so hit the bell to be notified when I post. Otherwise, I do also have Bookish social media linked down below that I will keep you updated on there as well. But until I see you all in the next video, I wish you happy reading.